Hi muckers, welcome back to my YouTube channel. The shoulders on this are crazy, by the way. Look at this. This is the first, I was like, this is not a shoulder pad situation. I don't know why there's like a little point here. So if you're like, oh, Adam, you look so muscly and so beautiful and so built today. Anyone thinking that? Anyone in the crowd? It is artificially made by this clothing brand, so thank you. Okay, what we have learned is do not piss off Trisha Paytas and do not get Trisha Paytas pregnant, because every time it happens, someone falls. Now, I don't necessarily care because she keeps going for the royal family, which I'm Irish, so I don't really give a shit. But Trisha Paytas has done it again. Why a US YouTuber is linked to the downfall of royals as King Charles diagnosed with cancer. You can't make this shit up. You cannot make this shit up. So if you're not aware of the... First of all, can we just have a moment for the headline on this? Why a US YouTuber is linked to the downfall of the royal family as King Charles is diagnosed with cancer. And then a picture of Trisha Paytas. This is quite possibly one of the craziest headlines I have ever seen in my entire fucking life. If you're not aware of the lore, Trisha Paytas has been alleged to have given birth to Queen Elizabeth reincarnated. Now, when Trisha Paytas got pregnant with Malibu Barbie, around the time when she tweeted that she was 1 centimeter dilated, it was released to the public that Queen Elizabeth was very close to dying. So immediately, social media started saying, holy shit, Trisha Paytas is about to give birth to Queen Elizabeth. She's about to die in England and she's about to be born into Trisha Paytas's home. What is going on? Now, obviously, this was just a silly little meme. It went viral on social media. Trisha even engaged with it a bunch. I mean, she, joined in on the meme quite a bunch as well. And it became this really big, internet moment. And it's also just imagine trying to explain to someone who doesn't get internet lore why Trisha Paytas and Queen Elizabeth are linked together. Sorry, why Trisha Paytas's baby and Queen Elizabeth are linked together. So, I need to pull this up because it's getting freaky. It's getting freaky weeky. It's getting freaky weeky. I am going to pull up a tweet from myself that I have just remembered that I tweeted. Okay. Prince Charles. Now, this is where things are getting freaky weeky. I tweeted when Trisha Paytas got pregnant, and a lot of people did as well. I'm not original here. And I said, Prince Charles has 9 months left. And then I wrote, congratulations, Trisha, because I was like, please, I'm not coming for her. I'm trying to be nice. This tweet got 6.8 million people saw this. Jesus Christ. 9 months left. I said, and all the replies are people being like, well, I'm trying to see the quote replies, but it's people being, congratulations here. And then there's people in the quote replies, if I could see it, being like, look, 3.4 thousand quote replies. Everyone is basically saying, Prince Charles doesn't have that long left. Prince Charles, blah, 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 blah. So, Trisha Paytas is, steadily approaching the due date like she did with her previous baby, and it's just been released that Prince Charles has been diagnosed with cancer. Now, obviously, no matter how much of a disdain, hatred, actually, I have for the royal family, don't wish that on anyone. When it comes to health, don't fuck with that. Don't care how much I despise the royal family. So let's have that, and then let's get back to the conversation at hand. So it's just crazy because everyone on social media has been like, oh, Trisha Paytas is pregnant again, which means that something's going to happen to Prince Charles, and then something happens to Prince Charles. I get the memes, I get the silly, but what the fuck is going on? What powers does Trisha Paytas have? What the fuck is going on? So then there's news articles in the British tabloids, which I'm sure Trisha Paytas is loving, by the way. I'm sure Trisha Paytas is going to come on and say, I don't want to be involved in this. I don't condone this. it's stressing me out, you know, being in the headlines. I'm sure she's literally going to say something like that because she said it with Malibu Barbie. And then when the meme started getting so famous, she started like engaging in it too and like making the jokes too. She normally does that. By the way, if Trisha Paytas comes out and says that, by the way, mark my words, she's probably actually loving this because Trisha Paytas is trending for something that's not problematic for once. So please, if she comes out and says that, just know that I said it here first, that I believe that she's fully lying. Anyway, why a US YouTuber is linked to the downfall of royals as King Charles is diagnosed with cancer. Trish Paytas find themselves unwittingly trending on Twitter after news of King Charles III's cancer diagnosis. Earlier today, Buckingham Palace released a statement on the 75-year-old's health, explaining that the doctors discovered the cancer during his recent surgery for an enlargement in his prostate. Did we have to know that? I swear to God, for like the past week on Twitter, I've been seeing Buckingham Palace updates on Prince Charles's hole. Listen, like, you know, absolutely go and get your prostate, you know, tested and keep up to date with your body. But I don't want to hear about Prince Charles's prostate. Like, can we, like, even before the news of the cancer, like, we were literally being told updates like he's going in, it's so enlarged, he's going to get a surgery. And we're like, okay, like, I don't know what to do with this information, and it's not affected my day in any way positive. It's actually done the opposite. Anyways, so his exact cancer has not been made public yet, but many famous faces and public figures have reached out in support after the news broke. One name who probably didn't expect to be thrown into the mix was YouTube and Celebrity Big Brother star Trisha, who was bizarrely linked to the royal family in 2022. So now, back again. Following the death of Queen Elizabeth in 2022, strange fan rumors flooded social media suggesting that the reality icon, who is non-binary, had given birth to her reincarnate. The 35-year-old was forced to release a statement on social media confirming that the speculation was untrue as Trisha was still pregnant at the time and welcomed their first child, Malibu Barbie, on September 14th. So here we see formerly Prince Charles, now to be Trisha Paytas' newborn baby. Trisha announced their second pregnancy last November, with many already linking the unborn child, who is due to arrive in May, to the news of Prince Charles. Taking to Twitter, one said, "If I had a nickel for every time Trisha Paytas' baby coincided with the downfall of a royal family member, I'd have 2 nickels," which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it's happened twice. And then people saying, "Not the Trisha Paytas prophecy striking again. Trisha Paytas, you have cursed the royal family," a Twitter person said. People saying, "Not Trisha Paytas doing this again." So there we go. It has happened again, that this Trisha Paytas arc is starting again. Now, as well, I find this from when Trisha went on the Zach Sang show and she talked about Malibu Barbie, and this was around the time just after she had given birth and the Queen Elizabeth meme was still in its thing. So this was Trisha talking about that. And then I'm sure we'll get a new one soon. But Jesus Christ, I'm aware of the memes and I'm aware of the jokes, but at a certain stage, what the fuck is going on? Right? Like, giggle, giggle. Giggle, wiggle. We get it. It's a meme and it's funny. How has she done this again? How has she done this again? Anyway, here was her talking about Malibu Barbie and Queen Elizabeth back a year ago, December 2022.
Almost did. My husband didn't go for it so much, but if it was a boy, he was like, I could see Gerard, so maybe the next one if it's a boy.
Oh my God.
She's talking.
I do feel like I am in the presence of our royal family when you guys came in.
Maybe Malibu. She was like the queen.
She was the reincarnation of Queen Elizabeth.
Zach texted me.
So, by the way, keep in mind, if Trisha comes out and says that she doesn't love it, she loved it. Because it's a story in which she is the trending topic all over social media, and she hasn't even done anything bad or just anything at all. It's like the ideal dream for her.
See, like, I didn't even text back because he's like, congratulations. And I was so embarrassed. I was like, oh God. I'm like, what is happening? You were one of the first people to text me.
That's so embarrassing.
You were the person I made my Instagram caption for. I'm like, to everybody asking, I did not give birth. That was like one of the most stressful times of my life.
One time is a coincidence. 2 times...
I mean, that, like, would be look back at life so far, that is easily one of the most cultural shaping, cultural relevant and aware moments of your
So much so that she's done a round 2.
career, no?
I mean, okay. I mean, maybe I shouldn't say this. I don't know. I'll say it. But the New York Times literally was like, "Can we use this photo of Malibu because she's like in the pop culture moments of the New York Times 2022?" And I was like, "Wait, what? Her being reincarnated as Queen Elizabeth? Like that's what they want to feature?" I was like, "If you want," I was very. I don't know if it's out yet. I don't know when it's coming out. But they were like, "Can we use your?" I was like, "Yeah, sure." But it's like the fact that she was. I mean, I've never trended. I've never been on CNN, and Malibu was there, so I think she might be royalty. She kind of gives me Queen Elizabeth vibes, though. At the time, it was stressful.
See, she loves it.
You know, is someone here?
Why wouldn't? I mean, to be attached to that is, a little bit the current one. But, I mean, it's literally just free publicity globally. And you haven't even done anything. You're just pregnant.
Yeah. We have somebody in the back who loves the Queen.
Come in. You got to meet Kiwi Jacob. He is one of her constituents. I don't know. I don't know what you call somebody who reports to the Queen.
Actually,
Yeah,
no.
yeah. What do you call? What,
Hi.
What are you? Are you listening to us in there or no? Oh, so you weren't listening.
Well, see that little baby on the ground? That is Queen Elizabeth.
This is, she's going to be in the New York Times as a pop culture moment of the year when everybody thought that Malibu Barbie was Queen Elizabeth.
So stupid.
Well,
Yeah.
do you want to come? Would you like to just?
Are you from England?
Come? Can you get on a microphone, please?
Wait, he's New Zealand. He doesn't even know about the Queen.
No,
So this is what I had to school Dan on yesterday. She's also the Queen of New Zealand.
Actually?
Well, she was obviously not anymore.
Yeah.
it's a
Rest
part of
in
the.
peace.
It's a part of the Commonwealth.
Wait, really?
Yes.
Oh, random.
Not
Oh
really.
my god.
Random for the last century and a half.
But why New Zealand? Why not like America? Why like
Okay, so they talk about New Zealand for a bit, and then the last time they bring it up again is, I think, like 2301 or something like that. Let me see. Hold on. Something like this. Hold on.
But she's the Queen of Australia as well.
Just to show you the times that this was mentioned when it was Malibu and Queen. So now we're getting Elvis and Charles. Fuck.
it's not the same?
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Oh, is New Zealand not part of Australia?
New Zealand
Oh,
is
gosh.
not.
No?
I'll leave you guys to it.
New Zealand,
They're
they're
not
two
the
separate
same.
countries.
Wait, really?
No, they're not.
Fuck, everybody in there. Really, the news thought she was Queen Elizabeth. Why were people reaching out to you originally?
No, I think that was it because because the night before I tweeted that I was 1 centimeter dilated, which if anyone knows anything, it doesn't matter if you're 1 centimeter. You could be giving birth in like a month, it doesn't matter. But people just thought then like when the Queen died, all of a sudden it was trending on Twitter that like I gave birth and her name was Lizzie or something. And it was so weird. I have no idea where it came from. Literally never said anything. Like it was so bizarre. It's like one of the weirdest things. And like literally TMZ was calling both of our phones. Like it was so weird. We're like, what is happening? And everybody was texting me. You were one of the first people that texted me. And I was so confused. I'm still confused by it. I don't really get it. I don't get the connection, like just because the Queen died. But why? Like I don't know. Nick Cannon had a baby the same day. Like why did they not say it was?
Nick Cannon has 100 a day.
Right. It was like his 4th of the year, which is everything. I wish I could have 4 babies a year. It's not fair, but it was a crazy time. I don't know. It's really weird.
It was so crazy, in fact, that she's doing it again. You know what I mean? I'm so aware of the meme. I loved the meme. It's pretty crazy that people predicted it was going to happen again. It's pretty freaky, right? It's pretty freaky. She's pregnant again, and now we're witnessing this again with Prince Charles. How many more babies can Trisha Paytas have? Is she going to wipe out the entire royal family one by one? Fuck me.
Really bizarre, but
Was it hard for you to share the news that the birth and the monarch's death did not line up?
yeah, because I feel like I was disappointing everybody. Like everyone was so excited about it. It was like trending. It was like all over, and I was like, damn, like I'm like haven't given birth. Like I felt bad. And then I felt like when she does come, like people will be like, oh, it's not
now.
the Queen. Yeah.
Like,
You know what I
whatever.
mean? Yeah, it's like not a big thing. So I was like, damn, it was ruined, But it was good. It was fine. I don't know. I honestly, like if it would have happened, if she would have been born like right on the day she died, I probably would have named her Elizabeth. Maybe like Queen Elizabeth.
Maybe Elvis is going to be Charles.
It would have been cool, but it didn't happen. I wasn't even close to giving like in labor or anything.
I'm just wondering, Kiwi
Yeah.
Jacob, do you get
Kiwi Jacob.
Do you get any?
Okay, we will leave it there, but it is quite freaky that literally November 21st, Trisha Paytas pregnant, Prince Charles has 9 months left, and now we have why a US YouTuber is linked to the downfall of the royal family as King Charles just got diagnosed with cancer. That is a crazy ass headline if I have ever motherfucking seen one. I don't even know what to say about this. I would love to be like, ha 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 ha, little me, but seriously, this is getting to the stage where it's not a coincidence anymore. Let me know your opinions. We'll talk about it down below. Again, don't piss Trisha Paytas off. She's coming for you next.